What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be making a number guessing game in Python. So let's get started. Let's do new file and let's hit file, save as. Now let's change the file name to guessing game and let's change the type to Python. Now let's press save. So basically the whole point of our guessing game is that, alright, so the computer has one number and the user has to guess it. And that's basically it. So as an example, let's say the computer had 5 as its number, and then the user would have to guess 5. So we first need to generate a random number between 0 and 100 because that's the bounds for this game. Alright, so let me just Google how to generate a random number in Python. And it says random and it's docs.python.org, so we know it's going to be good. And it looks like this is the one we want. So this function returns a random integer such that the random integer is between A and B inclusive. This is called random.randint. So alright. And notice how it said random.randint. This means that we have to import the random module. Import random. And now let's generate the computer's number. And let's store it in a variable. So let's call it comp num equals random.randint 0 and 100. And now let's just print out this number just to see if this works. Comp num. Alright, let's run this. And we have 87. That's the computer's number. And in order to see that it's random, let's just run this again. And we'll get 48. So we know that works. So now we want to write something that just keeps on taking in the user's input until it's equal to the computer's number. And we don't know how many times it's going to take the user to guess it. So it's best to use a while loop. Alright, so let's do while true. And now we need to take in the user's number. So let's do user num equals int input. Give me a guess. And just as a refresher, we need to put an int over here to convert this from a string to an integer, because whenever you pass a value into the input function, that value is stored as a string, and in order for this to work, we need to convert it to an int. So we want to check if the user's number is equal to the computer number, and based on that, it sounds like we should use an if statement. So let's do if user num equals computer num, print yay, you got it. And then else if the user's number is greater than the computer's number, print too high. And finally, else print too low. The first condition checks to see if the user's number is equal to the computer number. The second condition checks to see if the user's number is greater than the computer number, in which it prints out too high. And then finally, it prints out too low because the only other possibility that's left is if the user's number is less than the computer's number. So let's run this. It's prompting me for a number. So let me say 50. It says too low, 75. Too low, 87. Too high, 80. Too low, 85. Too high, 83. Too high, 82. Yay, I got it. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay tuned for the next video, because in the next video, we're going to be adding more features to this program in order to make the program cooler and just more fun. And that's it for this video. Peace.